We're rolling audio, sir.
Thought you just clicked a button.
Well, who knows? Who knows with this now? This is our fourth attempt at doing this podcast. Pit Boys episode 2. Dude, I don't even...
If it wasn't a sign before,
it's
surely a sign.
So I want to see what happens next, dude. We're going to get smited or something.
Yeah.
Lighting's going to come down through the roof.
Either that or you're just going to make a really racy remark, get yourself canceled before you even start.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
What if I prod you a little bit?
Oh, I mean, go. You could try if you want, but nothing's going to happen.
I don't want to. I'm too paranoid.
You're too paranoid that I'm going to let one fly?
Yeah, let's talk about something boring like...
Okay, go ahead. Play host.
Have you
introduced
been stocking
topics.
up your 401k recently?
No.
You really haven't.
I haven't been. No, well, through the company we work at, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
What percentage do you think you're...
Topic switch. So...
All right.
Topic switch.
Hey, everybody. This is episode 2 of the Bit Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your host,
okay.
Benjamin Rose.
A.k.a.
better
Benjamin.
known as Bennis the Menace.
Bennis the Menace.
To my right, we have the other host.
Jacob Kubman, the soundboard god. Caffeine Poppy, Bar Mitzvah Blitzer. Two Take Jake. All those.
Any more?
Probably. I can't remember.
Did you say
There's
the
like too many.
commentator? Did you get
Oh,
that
the
one?
commentator.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that
combat
one.
consultant. There's too many to remember at this point, and I gave all of them to myself.
Yeah, which we talked on the last one is a horrible way to go about it.
I feel like it's. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that. As long as they're cool. Like if they're cool, you could do it. I feel like.
I don't think you can ever give yourself a nickname.
I think you can.
I'm a firm believer.
Why?
Somebody has to give it to you because it's a nickname.
I
It's
don't-
like
yeah.
this dude's this guy, so I'm gonna call him that way.
Yeah.
you know?
So I just did what I did was I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. So I just did it for myself.
It just kind of seems like you don't have any friends.
I probably not a lot, but I got some, and they all call me that. No, like nobody's actually called me the You've called me the Jewish jawline at work.
Cut that.
No, I mean you're allowed to. You're not saying an offensive term towards Jewish people.
No. It's the fact you don't have a jawline.
Really? You think so? Actually,
Well, I think not.
I think not.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
very
say-
handsome.
I was gonna say that's like a funny joke that we had, but I can't remember what take that was because we had like 4 takes every 25 minutes.
Yeah, definitely enough to cut an entire episode if we really wanted, but
Dude, we've been through so much just to get this one. We got to make this the best podcast we've ever done, dude.
you can't put that pressure on me, dude. I'm gonna tap out.
Don't tap out.
No chance.
You've got that like Omalamba.
Yeah, I got a never mind. They don't sponsor us. I'm not gonna shout them out.
Yes, dude. What would a good sponsor for the podcast be? Like, I think we've talked about this before.
I think Marlboro cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. Do you?
Me neither.
Would you
No.
ever?
Would I ever? No. I don't want junk in my lungs.
Yeah, you don't want cancer?
Don't want cancer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like what would we do? I feel like honestly, if I think about our brand identity, I feel like what? Oh, I thought you were laughing.
No.
Oh,
I would
okay.
never.
No. That's why I brought in this one. New soundboard on the pod. So in case you don't laugh, yeah, I can always just I've got a backup. Also, that's coming in a little bit loud,
I like
which
you
is turning into a staple of all the podcasts.
You were
episodes.
asking, did you laugh? You didn't even tell a joke. You
Because I saw you.
like, I have that
saw
much
you move.
charisma. I'm in the middle of explaining something. Laugh.
To have that amount of charisma to just be randomly
Yeah.
talking and people are like,
Yeah.
well, with the power of this soundboard now, I do.
Yeah, hit that fade out.
Yeah. Do you like how I put on fade out?
Nice.
Because if not, it goes for like 30 minutes.
So who do you think we would have? Who do you think we'd have as a sponsor?
I feel like Liquid Death would be a good one. Would be a solid pick.
You think they want us?
Yeah. What like we're
When
kind
was
of like
the last time you drank water? Solid.
Nice. I drank water earlier today. There's a bottle right there that I keep refilling. That's Essentia.
Nice.
Essential Hydration. That's
Yeah.
like a solid water company.
Yeah, I think it's really funny that their whole thing is like it's a special type of water, but you just refill it with like tap.
Yeah, dude, it's all the same. You think that's special water?
Why'd you buy it in the first place?
pH balance, because it's the water that tastes the best.
But then you filled it up with the tap water.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna pay for more water, dude. Water is an essential human right.
You paid for it.
Dingus. Yeah, where am I gonna get the fucking bottle from?
I don't know. Just
Think about what you say before you say it. All right.
cup water with your hands like the rest of us.
You do that?
Go straight to the sink and just.
Oh, I can't. The last time I did that, I was like 11 years old.
No, I do it every time. Like even if it's a water fountain and it spurts up, I'm gonna put it in my hands.
I bet you were the kid that touched the hose with your mouth, dude. You probably put up the hose to your mouth and you're like this.
Nah,
Yeah, I
I
bet
wouldn't
you
do.
were.
I know I wouldn't slurp. I just like.
But it'd be an extra.
No, it'd be a good suction.
Golly, man.
It'd be a good suction, and
Yeah.
then
Just like, yeah, dude. I bet you went for like the rustier ones. Because you were
Yeah.
like, it adds flavor to the water.
not just flavor, but like minerals, like natural
Minerals,
minerals.
dude.
Have you ever tasted rust before?
No.
Dude, it's amazing.
Is it good?
Make sure that you get your tetanus shot first. And
Yeah,
foremost.
I'm tetanused up.
If you're tetanused up,
Yeah.
bro, shove that hose in straight in your mouth. Try and get it as deep as you can.
I always used to do the deepest. Wow.
Well, yeah, no, it flows through your body and it hits
It
every
does.
vein
Dude.
in a way.
The best feeling was always that, like, you knew the water was disgusting, filthy even looking back now, but when you had that cold outside, been in like the February winter night
Yeah.
water from the hose, and you held it and you could feel that like water coursing down through your body
Mm-hmm.
and making it colder, that's like top 10 top 10 feelings all time.
Yeah, we had an outdoor cat, and we'd have like the food and the water. I would
Yeah.
let that cat water. It would freeze overnight, and then I'd pick it up in the morning. Again, I'd let it melt in my hands because
Yeah.
I want to drink from my hands.
From the hand.
And I'd drink that up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think
had
you think that
superpowers.
I think you think that I'm joking. I legitimately, I do think that hose water,
Yeah.
when it's been outside in the cold, I think that's legitimately one of the best experiences you could have. And you're talking about what, cats and their
cat
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, cat water.
You think that your hose water is better than my cat water?
You're talking about like feline water.
Yeah.
That's not. What are we trying to do here? A comedy podcast?
No, we're trying to actually have like deep,
Real serious
talks.
conversations. As we said, dude, this is the sauna episode. If you came here, if you made it through the first one, barely probably. They're probably. I mean, I saw some people listen to the end, but I guarantee it's like, oh, I forgot I left my phone on.
I don't know. I watched it a few times.
You did?
Yeah. How
maybe
many
we
views
were
do we
the-
have?
We have like 6, and I think I also watched it a few times.
Yeah. Nice, brother.
Nice, dude. I got so hyped for a second.
Yeah, dude.
I listened when I was on the way home to New York, and then I also listened
Where
to
you
it.
from?
New York?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're right. I do that a lot. I think you brought that up on the last podcast. I can't. That's how I know we have the sauces, because I can't differentiate our podcast conversations from our regular conversations.
Just lost in the sauce, brother.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, I mean, yeah. What are we trying to do? A podcast here? I mean, a comedy podcast here?
No.
No, we're trying to get like this is the first one was like the ramp up to the roller coaster. No, actually,
And the second one is
no,
taking
'cause-
out a 9.
no, that's not at all. What are you talking about?
No, I was wanting like a ruler.
I said roller coaster, not
Oh,
roller.
a rule. I thought you said roller coaster, and I was like, oh, it's like a school field trip.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever heard of Scholastic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought you were talking
What
about.
does that have to do with the conversation that we're having right now?
I don't know, I thought you just
you're
were
trying to
really
purposely
into-
tank this podcast right now.
No, I'm not going to tank anything.
You're throwing curveballs at me conversationally. I can get
thought
around
you-
them. Don't think I can't.
Are you supposed to hit them like in
I've-
baseball rules?
I've been doing
I
this.
can get around them.
I've been doing this for 4 years, dude. You know what I'm doing is instead of hitting them, I'm letting the balls be balls.
Pause.
And that's not a pause.
Pause those
That's
balls.
not a pause. I'm staying disciplined at the plate, and I'm only hitting a shot out of the park. If we talk about, we could have this conversation. We talk about jokes as if they're singles, doubles, triples, and home runs and grand slams.
Yeah.
I'm not like, if you give me, let's just say a 55 mile per hour slider,
Okay.
like you're talking about what, like where are you from? I thought, then I pull out the 9, dude. That's like a 50. That's like almost too obvious. That's a ball that's like tailing in, and it's gonna almost hit the plate before it crosses it. I'm not hitting at that. I'm not swinging at that.
I don't know. You've been talking about it for like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, because you know what that is. Okay,
That's
so
a strikeout.
that's not, dude.
That's hitting the batter. That's me throwing a pitch at you, and you're
And I'm
taking
storming
the
the
bait.
mound.
Yeah, that's you like intentionally going into the plate, getting hit, and then getting mad at me,
Or the ball missing me, and then still play.
and then still getting mad. Yeah,
Like it's not even remotely close to me.
having
and
an
I'm supposed
all-out brawl.
to- bench clearing brawl. This podcast ends after 2 episodes. Oh my god. Yeah, but if the first episode was almost the roller coaster on the way down, this is like we're leveling back out and we're getting into the station. I feel like.
Dang, that's the worst time to be on the ride. All right, everybody, you're gonna want to skip this episode. Go to episode 3.
We
That's when
restart
the new
ride.
patrons get on.
Yeah.
By new patrons, I mean new host. We're just
At this point, we've done like 2 podcasts worth of stuff.
yeah, we're selling the rights to this show.
We're gonna start a network.
Yeah.
The what was it? The Bit Boys Podcast Network.
Yeah. Nobody cares about the original hosts anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
How crazy would that be? Is you had your own podcast, it didn't do anything, and then you opened up your own network, and everyone on the network was like 10 times as successful as you
yeah.
were.
You have Liquid Death as a sponsor. You have Marlboro cigarettes. Who allowed them to even advertise? Because that's illegal.
Do you actually think that we couldn't get Liquid Death? I feel like our vibe fits perfectly with Liquid Death. It's just 2 guys shooting the shit and hanging around.
I think our vibe fits perfectly with NordVPN.
It kind of does.
Speaking of,
That,
never mind.
we want to do the ad read. Do they have the copy? Do those like toothpaste guys have the copy?
I think we're supposed to have the product.
Oh, so they would. What would they do? For those that don't know, for context, I don't even set this up. I don't even. You
I have
manage.
I have contacts in the industry.
Right. That makes it sound way cooler than it actually is.
No, it definitely is.
you know-
And so we have a brand deal on the
It's
table.
Sort of, I guess.
It
I don't
is
know.
a brand deal.
It's not us though.
Well, it is. It is and it is. It is and it is.
It
It
is.
isn't.
He. Can I say this, or do you want to
Yeah,
say
you can
this?
go ahead.
You managed a friend of yours' TikTok account, and now people will flood your DMs or your emails with, I mean, like $30 offers. Hey, talk about our toothpaste. It's dissolvable or something, like a cyanide pill, and you could eat it. This is bad press, by the way. Don't let them watch this. It's like, what is it? A dry toothpaste?
It's tooth. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So they want us to do a verbatim ad read, and I thought it'd be a funny idea. Since we're both gainfully employed, $30 isn't that much to us
I don't know.
to go out and do our own ad copy on the podcast. But it was for TikTok. So I feel like, listen, do we want to burn that bridge with a dental company that's probably not going to be around in 2 years? That was my thought process on it.
I would never. They're my good friends.
And all right, can we
Over
stop?
at
Wait.
UUL toothpaste are my good friends. I don't like the
Why
hearsay
would you
that
say
you're.
their names on the?
I don't like.
Are you
the
trying to
hearsay that you're
intentionally
doing.
do this?
All
You
I'm
don't
s-
have any friends over there.
I have. Well, yeah, I have like one friend.
Yeah, what's his name?
His name's Jonathan.
His name's UUL.
No, I would never. I would never disrespect Jonathan.
Is
Like
his
that.
name actually Jonathan?
Jonathan with UUL toothpaste?
What does he do for that? Is he like the guy? Does he do a toothpaste?
He's the
or-
guy.
So it's just like a one-man operation?
No, it's a big company.
So does he do their like outreach? Is he their marketing team, or what's his deal?
Yeah, he's the main point of contact. for,
Okay.
like, establishing brand deals. His name isn't Jonathan. I was never given a name.
Okay. Wow. That's a little bit sinister. Hello, we're contacting you. I mean, I saw the emails, and they weren't willing to budge too. That was the other problem. I was a big strong proponent of like writing up our own ad copy and making it way funnier than anything they could have done.
Yeah.
But you said no. You wanted the $30, and you said if you get on camera and on TikTok, we'll split the 50, split the 30, which honestly feels a little bit unfair to me.
How is that unfair?
Because if I'm doing all the on camera work, what are you writing the thing?
No, they already have a script.
Oh, okay. But then how are we splitting the money?
That's 50-50.
How is it 50-50 though? If I'm recording, I'm doing all the work. That's why
you wouldn't be doing all the work.
what would you be doing?
I landed the sponsorship and I'm managing the account that it's on.
Oh, you know what? I stand corrected,
That's
brother.
what I'm saying.
I stand corrected. I'm sorry. That's
Worst tap ever.
that's such a bad. But I thought it would be funny. I feel like I'm content minded, right? So I'm always trying to figure out ways to ideate and to be funny.
Content minded, big dog.
Yeah.
I wake up at 5 a.m. I say my prayers to God, and then
Yeah.
I start my workout.
Yeah, and I'm like, how can I turn this into a reel? How can I even?
Easily, I'll replicate every other influencer that's
Yeah.
ever done this routine.
You have to be bigger, better. You can always look thinner, better.
Absolutely. That's very true.
I don't know, dude. I was a proponent of that. I thought it would have been funny.
I think, I would have liked if they would have let us write our own script, even if it was a pay cut, because then we could have actually made it funny.
Think about doing it for $10 or even $5. We split $250 both ways.
Dude, 250 bones? Are you kidding me?
$250 bones, but we get to have infinitely more fun. We don't have to chomp it to the camera and look like a bunch of Nimrods. Well, it would have
Yeah.
just been me. I wouldn't have to look like a Nimrod. Be like, so this is the new toothpaste.
I think the craziest thing is the read that they had a section of it where it was literally saying like, oh, I'm too close to the camera, and then backing up. And that was like something that's supposed to be like organic.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
that was in the read.
And
It's
that
crazy.
was a necessary part of the read, right?
It
Yeah.
required you wouldn't have gotten paid without that.
No, that's why. Necessary if you want to get that, because that's crazy. And that, well, you would know more than obviously I would. I mean, you're the manager out of the two of us, but like the fact that goes on really kind of makes you question ad reads as a whole. Because I'm personally a fan of guys that are on air that do it really, really organically, and sometimes he, like Bill Burr does it a lot, where he'll piss off advertisers just because he goes off the copy, or he'll read the copy and then be like, "What? This doesn't make any sense." But even some people that are considered in the industry to be like really organic with their reads, that calls all of that, I feel like, into question now.
Oh yeah, I mean everything.
Because that's for $30.
Yeah,
That's for 30. If they're asking you to pretend to act like oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit too close to the camera there. That's for $30. Imagine if we got a Liquid Death sponsorship, bringing it back around.
so you're gonna make them mad so that they never pick us up.
No, I'm just gonna say, like, if Liquid Death said, I don't know, like maybe we accidentally spill a can and then we pretend to get really upset, you know, like, oh no, we have to stop the ad read, dude. I was really looking forward to drinking that, and then like, could you imagine that,
Bro, that would genuinely happen. There's no pretending there. Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
kidding
a little
me?
bit clumsy for
I'd
sure.
be so mad if my Liquid Death spilt over.
Now,
Speaking of that, reminds me of my next.
I was gonna say, we're gaslighting the listener now. Could you imagine if we did that? A little like flicker of like a banner goes under the screen, 50% off. Vroom.
We only get 30% commission on that. So
we do.
At least buy a few.
We'd have to, if we did get a sponsor for this podcast, it'd have to be a bag.
Yeah, UUL toothpaste.
30 bones ain't enough for me to really, like, I would have rather sent them back 30. So here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
We take the $30.
Okay.
Okay. We do our own ad read. We submit it. They get mad, but we have a lot more fun and it's better content. And then we send them 60 bones for the trouble.
So we pay them.
Yeah. I think that's a golden idea.
That's gonna be a no from me, Chief. If I can be honest,
You don't think so?
no.
Why?
If the 60 bones wants
Yeah.
to come from you and the 30 bones comes into my hand, I'll go that route.
Okay. How about this? If we half the pot,
Okay.
then we half what we send back to them.
I don't want to do that.
It's just such
I
a
don't
narrow,
like losing money.
also such a narrow return on investment too.
It's not. It's negative.
And well, it's a return on investment because of the
What
of the
what did we
memories
do?
that we make.
I'll
of the
do
fun
a
that we
fake
have.
ad read with you right now.
You want to? No, let's not do one because then people are gonna know it's fake. But we'll
I'm
do
just
it.
kidding.
How about next episode?
It's not a fake ad read.
That's I don't know.
This segment's brought to you by Zen. Do you ever
dude.
have trouble focusing at work? You ever cough super loud off camera? We might have the product for you.
We might have, okay, all right, wait, hold on, because I'm getting excited now. I'm
Yeah, I
getting
can
ahead of
tell,
myself.
bro. Every time the soundboard comes out, I know you're excited.
Not only that, but I'm tripping over my own words. So, if Zyn came to us right now
Yeah.
and they're like, "We have a Zintastic offer for you,"
Yeah.
we'll sponsor the podcast. And we'll shovel you money. You just have to you have to give us a Tucker Carlson treatment where it's like Zyn becomes our religion for the next I don't know 3 to 4 months. Would you do it with me?
I mean, it's an interesting prospect.
It's an interesting prospect.
Yeah, sure.
I think I honestly would do it.
I mean, I'd look up the actual health effects, not just what people are yapping about, and depending on that, I'm never gonna promote something that's.
Yeah, then we couldn't. There's no way
begs to differ.
Yeah, well, Tucker Carlson's a Zyn shill,
dude.
He tried to get, like you were saying earlier. I don't know. Actually, I didn't know this about him, but he was against smoking for such a long time, and then everyone all of a sudden just kind of forgot about that, and then he started shilling for Zyn. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he thought Zyn was legit because he said that it increased his brain flow and performance in bed.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
He's like, I take it. I gotta get calibrated into my Tucker.
All right.
I take one Zyn before I go to bed. I make sweet, tender love to my wife with an upper decky in my upper jaw.
I don't believe you.
Don't believe me? Take a look. Here's a photo of me. Tucker, no! That's a picture of your wife, Tucker. Here I am plugging my wife with an upper decky Zyn in my jaw. It's I can't. I feel like my brain doesn't work right now.
Are you kidding me, bro? It's going on all 6 cylinders.
It's Coleman, and I'm giving my wife the rod.
Now, here's the thing. If your brain wasn't working,
I feel like that deserves a laugh.
Papa's in.
Sorry, I felt like that deserved to laugh.
The rod joke?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
that one deserved to laugh.
Sort of. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, yeah, if Zyn came to us and was like, yeah, we want to sponsor, I'd probably, yeah, I think it would be fun, but there also would be that kind of moral consideration of saying, is this actually good for people? And the answer would be no, undoubtedly. There's probably going to be so much stuff. Do you think that Zyn could be good for you?
I know. Tucker G. Carlston. You know what the G stands for, right?
What?
I don't know.
All right.
It is his whole argument is that the addicting. Actually, there's no way it's good for you. I'm thinking about it. It just doesn't make sense.
I feel like anything that's addictive, can it really be good for you?
I mean,
anything that you, by definition, because you're creating a dependency on it.
I guess, but it could be arguably in moderation. Like people say, like coffee is good. Coffee is good for you.
That's
but people
positive
overdo
upsides.
it.
Yeah, I think Zyn does have caffeine. Can we look that up? Hey, Jamie, can you look that up?
If it has caffeine in it?
I thought Zyn did have caffeine in it.
Oh,
Zyn caffeine?
They might,
or they might have pouches that have caffeine. Zyn pouches are tobacco-free, smoke-free, and spitless alternatives.
There's no caffeine.
It doesn't. Okay. Well, then what's the big deal?
It's just straight nicotine.
Okay, caffeine Zyms? Oh, so they do have Zyns with caffeine in them. They have Zyn coffee? No way. Wait, hold on. I got to check this out. Zyn coffee? Because that's my favorite thing is coffee. So I feel like if Zyn came to us and was like, wow, and they said, promote our Zyn coffee, I would do it. Zyn nicotine pouches. Oh, it's okay. So it's a flavor. Oh, okay.
Flavor?
Nicotine. But they just said they didn't have nicotine.
No, it does have nicotine. That's the only thing it is. It doesn't have tobacco.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
so
the
that's why it's so
tobacco is
addicting.
the thing that's linked to a bunch of negative side effects. Like I think it's the tobacco that'll like rot your teeth and do all this stuff.
Give you gum cancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the tobacco side.
Right.
But I don't think, I mean, they say nicotine isn't as bad, but it's got to be. And I know nicotine is addictive, but tobacco is also addictive, I think. I don't know enough about it to speak knowledgeably.
I mean, with the way that Tucker Carlson was talking about it, and all these guys now, like that whole Nelk Boy crowd talks about Zyn. I mean, there's got to be something addictive about it. I'm just checking the flavors now. Zyn Wintergreen, Zyn Spearmint, Zyn Cool Mint, okay, Zyn Citrus or Zintris, Zyn Peppermint, Zyn Cinnamon. Missed out on the opportunity to just call it Cinnamon. Zyn Smooth.
Ooh,
what is this? A unique nicotine pouch to add to the list. Unflavored Zyns focus on the nicotine without the addition of flavors.
That's crazy.
Ew,
For those
bro.
people that love just the straight taste
Yeah,
of
yeah.
nicotine.
That's like the divorced dad. He's not seeing his kid again.
Yeah.
He's like,
What do
well, at
you-
least I have an upper
What is
decky.
this? I don't want mint. I don't want
Yeah.
citrus. Get me that raw.
I want my Zyn to taste the way my day is feeling. Lifeless and flavorless.
Yeah, that's tough.
Zyn Chill. Another unflavored Zyn to add to the top 10, but with the addition of menthol. Ooh, God. This addition gives a cooling feeling under the top lip and lasts up to 60 minutes on average.
Nice.
Wow. Zyn Coffee comes in at number 9. A coffee-flavored pouch. You know what? You guys know what that is. Zyn Menthol. I feel like there's been like 6 Zyns that were just the same flavor. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Nice. Thanks for the addition, man. Man, that's crazy. I don't know.
Let's go to the next segment.
Okay.
Because we've just been listing Zyn flavors for 5 minutes.
I'm flailing here, man. You got to give me something.
All right, we got 3. I got
I'm
three.
trying so fucking hard to be entertaining,
Let's
bro.
go to our next segment, all right?
Okay.
I got 3 news stories.
Okay.
All right, this is 2 truths and a lie.
Nice.
All right.
This might
Read
not
my
work.
face. Okay,
This might not work because you ran all of these by me before.
No. It's 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Here's the twist. They're all true.
Here's the twist. America is cooked. Here's the twist. America is cooked.
Oh
my
man, I
God.
wish I was in a freaking broil with all these other Americans just putting me in a pot pie.
What are you talking
Dwayne
about?
Johnson admits to peeing in bottles, but his set mates defend claims about bad behavior on set.
I mean, yeah, that's a story.
Do you think? How would you feel about that if you were working alongside him?
See, my thing is like, if you do what you got to do. It's not the first time I've seen someone pee in a bottle. It wouldn't be the last. I guarantee it. So what's the big deal? Plus, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You can't tell me that you wouldn't be at least a little bit interested to see what he was packing.
What he was packing?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a pass for me, big
Really?
dog. Really?
Nah, suit yourself.
I don't care to see The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care to see The Rock hard.
Yeah.
Get it? Good.
I don't care to see Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
No, hold on. I feel like the Rock hard thing definitely deserved more of like a...
Johnson doesn't reveal what would happen to the bottle after he used it. The initial report said he would make others dispose of it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a little... I feel like... I feel less okay about that.
That's Yeah, that's kind of gross.
I wonder if it's... You think it was like a PA or something or an intern?
That he would make do?
Yeah.
Like, dispose of it? Probably.
But that's... This might be my twisted mind, but you could make a lot of money off of that, I feel like, if you're a PA or an intern. You're like, oh, go dispose of this. Oh, yeah, of course. And then you keep it in a cup holder in your car or something and sell it.
That's crazy.
There's no way to verify, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say... they don't say that part's verified, but apparently it says... I think GQ did question him on it.
Yeah.
And he said, I pee in bottle. Wait, I pee in a bottle. Yeah, that happens.
Me pee in bottle.
Yeah.
Me happy after.
Yeah. So...
What I want to know is, like, why does he... Where is he at that, like, he needs to pee in a bottle? Or is that just something that he does to get the nerves out? Does he not have a bathroom? Or he's got to have a trailer. He's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Does he not have a bathroom or something that he can just go to?
Maybe it's an attention thing.
Could be. And he's peeing behind the building. He's like, nobody come back here. I'm peeing in a bottle. And they're like, no, nobody was going to come back anyways.
Yeah, don't do that. No, believe me.
No.
Nobody's coming back here. Hey,
Hey,
PA, get over here.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Yeah. Hey, don't come back here. I wasn't going back there, Dwayne. I was just coming back here to pick up some equipment. Hey, don't look at me. I'm peeing right now. You better not,
I'm
you dirty
peeing
rascal.
in this bottle
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Dwayne, you do this every single time we shoot, man. It's not that big of a deal. Just, like, if you want to just do it, go do your thing and just make sure you're back on set in 10 minutes.
Guys, I'm going to do a live action Moana. Please don't stop me. Nobody stop. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do a live action Moana.
Do you know that he's
my
doing
God.
that?
I know.
And everybody's saying it's just an attention thing.
Yeah, of
'cause,
course,
all his
dude.
other movies have been flopping.
Dude, he has a clause where... Actually, it's funny, too. A lot of people don't know this. His career started by flopping. Like, a lot of his movies early were flops. And then he kind of had, like, a midpoint once he joined Fast and the Furious. And then, ever since then, it's kind of been like, he just plays The Rock in every single. But if you look at the movies where he's not in Fast and Furious, it's just like him playing himself first off, but it's also just bad movies. There's that one movie where he's in San Francisco and there was a natural disaster. That movie was doo-doo.
I mean, dude, I don't watch any movies. I have seen Moana, and I loved it.
Let me see. The Rock movies. Well, Moana was good. I shouldn't say that, but...
Maybe he was just voice acting. I think it's a little bit different. Will be a live action once we'll be able to see.
I guess, yeah, live action Dwayne Johnson movies have not been historically. Like, let me look this up. He was in Jumanji. That was pretty bad. I don't know what...
Oh. Yeah. I liked... I mean, it's not like it was good, but I enjoyed my time. Jumanji 2 was like, all right, guys.
Yeah, and then didn't they make like Jumanji 3, the next level or something? No. Or is there only 2 of them?
I think there's just 2 of them.
Jungle Cruise by Disney. Red Notice, Red 1, probably. I mean, he does a lot of sequels. Black Adam.
I know that was the one he was upset, like bombed really bad. Like he thought he was going to be the next like Iron Man.
He thought, dude. I think that's the thing is like you got to just be a little bit more iconic. Central Intelligence was good. San Andreas was the one I was talking about where it just wasn't that good. Hercules. All right, you know what? Maybe he has a better discography than I'm giving him credit for. Pain and Gain. I don't know. There's like some bad ones mixed in here. Empire State.
I feel like a lot of them are bad, but I don't know. You hit too bad of a streak, you decide to go grab a bottle. And not a drinking one, a peeing one. Yeah,
that's also the thing. It's like, what does he think you think he's like unaware of the fact that he doesn't bring in good enough box numbers to like, or box office numbers to be able to be pissing in bottles on set?
I think he does bring in, like, people love him. He's somehow an A-list, which... feels like he shouldn't be.
It feels like he shouldn't be, right?
I mean, his talent level isn't, but he does have that following.
It's weird, though. And this is the first time I've really thought about this, and I'm glad we're having this conversation on air because, yeah, he should. I don't... When I think about whether or not I care about The Rock on, let's just say, a macro celebrity level, I don't at all.
No.
The same way, but, like, let's just say... someone with like way more talent is like Paul Mescal. Do you know who that is?
No.
Irish actor, really, really good. Kind of like definitely. Let's just say this: definitely not on the level of Dwayne The Rock Johnson right now, but a guy that's like, if he's in something, I'm gonna be like, oh, dude, I already know Paul's. I'm gonna check this out because I know Mescal would have killed it. The Rock, I'm just like, dude, he's just gonna play The Rock.
Yeah.
I was like,
but it brings in crazy numbers.
Fast and Furious,
kind of crazy.
But we could talk about this. I think it's just more so the movies that he's attached to. Fast and Furious that carried him this far.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, dude. And obviously, he's a good wrestler. Like, a great wrestler, I should say.
Yeah.
Wrestling is his standpoint, like his strong suit.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be like wrestling, movie acting, peeing in a bottle would probably be the third thing I know him best by.
Can't be that good at it. I feel like it's supposed to be something in secret, but if either he wants it,
well, he wants people to know.
He wants people to know.
He does want people to know.
Or he's really bad at hiding. That's another funny idea. It's like, just give me a moment. I have to go back around the trailer. Are you? Yeah. Is that a fire hose back there?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's Dwayne Johnson.
Are you gonna be pissing? Are you gonna be pissing out back again, Dwayne? No.
Hey, PA.
He's pissing again behind the trailer. Get him out of there.
I just can't believe he has somebody like grab it. It's crazy.
You think he hands it to him or it's on the floor already?
There's no way he picks it up himself. He's like, oh, it's so gross.
Here. Here you go. Oh, it drops it. That gets on the PA's pants. Oh, my fault.
My bad, big dog.
I lost the cap. Who does he think he is? All right, you want to do next?
All right, next one. I don't know what you're going to be able to grab from here, so I'm really going to try and tap into your comedy gold here.
Okay, here we go.
A Food Lion hit by cyber attack.
That's already way funnier than I... that writes it so the joke's right itself.
This was yesterday at 8:18. I might date the video, but first line. Food Lion has been hit by a cyber attack. Oh my gosh! The parent company detected the intrusion late last week and reached out to law enforcement, but it wasn't until recent that I guess the people knew.
Yeah. Stores are still open. Don't worry.
5 on your side reached out to Food Lion to get more specifics because nobody knew.
You know, can I just stop you? This is the ultimate
ahead.
test of how entertaining we are. Is if we can make this story not flop.
How about this, bro? Hunter Sexton is a sophomore student at NC State and often shops at Food Lion. You want to read the quote?
Yeah, sure.
You want to be Hunter real quick?
It's very close to campus, and they have very good deals for us. So that's the main reason why I'm going back, Sexton said. I feel like they handle it pretty well. As long as my information is protected, I'll keep shopping there.
And that I feel like that sums it up. How he feels differently about online purchases.
I'd definitely be a little bit more scared. Why is this news? What did it affect?
Now, Avery
Farrar?
Farrar? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I think so.
Also weighed in. They said,
I don't trust any of them.
trust any of the information to go into anywhere. It's always getting seen by other people, and people are getting into what is this person? How does this person talk? It's always getting seen by other people, and people are getting into companies' information systems.
They're always
that
watching.
doesn't feel right.
They're always watching us,
Yeah,
bro.
honestly, Avery, you're probably onto something.
He probably is, dude, honestly. But would you stop shopping at, let's just say, Publix? Or where do you shop? Where's your store of choice?
I've been to Food Lion quite a few times.
yeah, I
We
mean,
can
Food Lion's not
directly
bad.
apply this to my situation.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a cyber attack, would you still shop there?
Bro,
I feel
if
like I
the
would.
BOGO deals are still coming
Yeah.
in. If I can get Briars,
Yeah.
buy one, get one, I'm there.
What are they going to steal from you? Your credit card information?
Yeah, like
Oh, that
my
just answered
name,
my own
my
question.
address, my
That just answered
identity.
I was like, I don't understand. And then I realized it was like, oh, yeah, everything's handled digitally in the store,
and
probably.
people have shopper's ID that has like their phone, their number, their.
and from that, you could just get a whole swath of information.
Yeah, dude, multitudes of swaths.
Honestly, I mean, can we talk about that? A very, very smart plan by the hackers.
Yeah.
Going for a Food Lion? What do you think? Oh, we're going to go for Chase Bank? No. We're going to go for Food Lion.
Dude, it's in the name.
It's going to be, it's going to make for a mid-tier level news story on that two
we're only
jerk-offs
gonna
are going to read on the
have one
podcast.
random news station in North Carolina pick it up, and
They're
a
gonna
random
interview a sophomore at NC State.
Yeah. And
Wow.
And his response is going to be like, "This doesn't change anything."
I just realized that. Like, nobody gives a fuck, dude. That's
Yeah.
so funny. That's just so funny. That's the perfect lick to hit.
Yeah.
Nobody realized.
You just know the editor is like, should I include this?
Are
like
we
nobody
really
wanted to
wanna
be
go
interviewed.
with this? Yeah,
like,
okay. I mean, we found one quote from a guy that like most certainly has security cameras outside of his dorm room. Like thinks he's constantly in a surveillance deep state. Yeah, well, you know what? Actually, let's include him in there. He's like the one guy crazy enough to make this story more valid.
Yeah. They had to have both sides. 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody else, if they didn't, was going to be on the side of who cares.
Yeah. Kyle Wiskowski or whatever his name was for NC State.
That sounds right. I think that was his name.
The juxtaposition was really funny. One guy just being like, I don't know. I mean, I probably would just continue shopping there. And the other guy being like, well, bro,
The government's putting anal beads in me. They're tracking me.
Yeah, it
all
makes
the-
no sense.
It's all the
What?
it's all the BOGO deals. That's how they get you.
we have the third story, right?
Yeah, we got the last story.
Okay.
That I dug up. Let's see.
You
What
do
is
honestly,
this
you did a great job producing.
one? I don't remember what this is.
Oh.
Didn't save it. Oh,
Wasn't it something? It was like Red Lobster or like Golden Corral is closing, and they're being changed to different options or something.
I don't know. That was one of them, but I don't know if I clicked it. Being
Golden
honest, 'cause
Corral.
I think I was only going for the real juicy ones.
There's something about
Something about a Golden Corral that just gets me
Some-
fired
yeah.
up.
I've never been there, dude.
Really,
Golden Corral, no.
dude. Have you ever you get there? It's paradise.
You've been. There was a Golden Corral near your old spot, right?
Yeah.
That's how I
Dude,
knew. I was like, oh, we're in the
far
boondocks.
as the eye you can see, you can have unlimited mid-tier food.
Yeah, and everyone has limited vision in there because they've been eating themselves to death for
Yeah,
years.
They're not limited on their
diet.
diet. No,
They'll go
It's
all out.
All there, baby. It's all good in the hood.
We could consider ourselves a news podcast. This is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Breaking news.
Yeah, no, this is all just.
Like really, I mean, important stuff nonetheless. Wait,
How about this one?
okay.
Shark attacks. Have you heard about? Coop, have you heard about this?
Have you heard about sharks?
Have you heard about the lights under the surfboard?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, if you're surfing as often as I do,
Yeah, okay.
you're going to want to put lights under your surfboards because they could deter shark attacks.
Wow.
Now, a lot of people think that shark attacks don't happen very
Yeah.
often.
It's because it hasn't happened to them.
Yeah, but it happens
You've never been out
all the time.
You've never been out surfing at night for some reason in shark-infested waters.
Well, Australian scientists.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, they deal with this all the time.
You like bump into a shark in Australia. That's like
That's what I'm saying.
bumping into a shark in Australia is like bumping into a deer around here or something like
Yeah,
that.
I
It's
think.
like, oh,
I think worldwide there are like 7 shark attacks every year.
7 sharks.
No, 7 shark attacks every year. But in Australia, there's like 15. It's probably the dumbest joke I've told. Yeah, but
I got you though, brother. Hold on.
Thanks. Continuing the bit of being like 20 seconds too late.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And you're mean.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Just be a little bit nicer, okay?
Sorry, I gotta go pee in a bottle real quick.
Well, you know what? I can't think of anything more terrifying than if you're surfing at night and you have LED lights and you're like, oh, let me flick these on. And you flick it on and then you just see what's swimming beneath you.
Yeah.
That's like that. I have a phobia of the ocean for that because you could see everything can see you and you're in their natural habitat, but you can't see anything.
Dude, imagine being a shark and
Yeah.
you see like you see like the lights going on.
Yeah.
You see like a little bit of
You're like,
green.
oh,
You're like,
late night.
that shouldn't be there.
Oh, late night takeout.
Yeah, no. You pull up and you just see like we sell weed. How scared would you be as a shark,
I had no idea what any of those words would mean. I'd be pretty terrified, dude.
dude?
It just says dank stank on the bottom of the guy's surfboard. Surfboards made out of marijuana leaves. Offer the shark a toke.
Yeah, bro. Imagine being a shark. All right.
Yeah.
You go to bite somebody's arm off. They they slip you 500 milligrams.
Has someone gotten a shark high? Can we see what that looks like?
I don't know. Let's try it.
I
I'm
was
sure
off
an
the
Australian has. That's probably the next study.
Yeah.
First, it's lights or sharks are scared of lights. The second is how
Microdosing
high can we get a shark?
till
All
it
right.
stops moving and dies.
Oh no, they have that. The answer is 2,200 milligrams.
Really?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna look that up. Fuck that. Hold on. Let me see this thing. Okay. Getting a shark. Should I just look up getting a shark high?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's done this.
Let me see.
Now, does it depend if it's a great white versus like a hammerhead?
Now, why is this the first? Are sharks really getting high on cocaine?
Are they?
That's one thing that you do not want to see a shark get high on.
Unless you do.
Okay. Sharks are getting high on cocaine in Florida. Oh, it's because bricks are.
Yeah, it lines up.
Cocaine sharks. Maybe we could watch that on one time on this podcast. I've always wanted to do episodes where we'll watch a movie as we're going and we'll talk about it. I feel like that'd be fun.
You think Cocaine Sharks is the great one? Yeah, 1.8. Oh my gosh. An explosion at a lab lets loose onto the streets an army of mutated murderous sharks and other creatures. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is another movie, but Cocaine Cougar. Yeah, it's just about a woman in her 50s on cocaine.
Oh my god, dude! A black cougar hound escapes an animal testing facility, wreaks havoc on Los Angeles. Oh, dude, another 1.5 out of 10. This got worse reviews than Cocaine Sharks.
Oh my gosh.
Plural. Let's watch the trailer.
Let's not.
I'll put it up
I
on the
was
screen
working
for
for
those
a
watching.
kingpin named Garisco. Tons of mafia and drug money fueling his big campaign.
This is so
HT25. The serum started failing, resulting in freaks of nature, horrible creatures created by its
no
side
way.
effects.
That was so scary.
There's been a change of plans.
Change of plans. Because of the lab explosion? Missing test animals?
We had an accident at the lab, an explosion. The remaining specimens were either destroyed
Why is it
in
like
the
that Snapchat
explosion
type
or
effect? Oh God.
Oh my gosh, bro. This
I
looks
think I
so
saw
good.
something in the water. I think it was a shark.
We gotta watch it. Wow, why would Rotten Tomatoes even get anywhere remotely close to this? Oh, it's Rotten Tomatoes, Andy. Okay. I wonder what the budget was on that movie.
Dude, probably
Not a lot,
tens
dude.
of dollars.
It was weird that it got a 51% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What? That makes me trust Rotten Tomatoes
Way less.
Yeah, IMDb sounds a little bit more nice.
Sharks of the Corn. Strange things are happening in Druid Hills, Kentucky, known mainly for its voluminous corn output. Victims of monsters in cornfields begin cropping up, and witnesses are saying there are large great white sharks swimming in the corn stalks.
Ooh.
Wow, dude. I love bad shark movies as a genre. I'm a very big fan of that.
Yeah, what was the last one you watched?
I watched the entire Sharknado trilogy. Or like however many movies there are.
Even movies. Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5 of them, I think. I'm
It's like,
pretty
were
sure.
there actually like public ones that like hit the public sphere? But yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
the
that.
second
I do
one.
remember that.
Second one was in theaters because that's when all the celebrities wanted to get in on it. That's when you had like, I don't know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger taking on
Nice.
sharks and stuff like that.
Dude,
And like,
did he punch one in it?
I
Like,
bet, dude. He was like,
dude.
stick around,
That'd be so sick.
cool off,
Yeah.
saying shit that doesn't even make sense to sharks.
Yeah. Pay your taxes.
Piss in a bottle. I don't know. Make a PA clean it up.
My name's Dwayne the Rock.
My name's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is me doing a bad impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger doing a bad impression of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right, can you drop it on me?
I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You like
That's
that?
actually good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, there's nothing
Ah.
bad about that.
I'm glad we did this.
Can we call it?
Let's keep it going for another 2 minutes. I want to hit the 50-minute mark.
The camera's about to stop recording
Okay.
in 15 seconds.
Oh, shit. All right. It's been episode 2 of The Bit Boys. Stay tuned for episode 3. Thanks for tuning in for this train wreck.
Bye.
Bye.